Hey everyone, welcome back to Pocket Coins. In today's video, we're diving into the amazing story of the 1943 penny, specifically, the rare ones worth up to $1 million. Yep, you heard that right. A penny that could be worth a fortune. Stick around as we explore why this coin is so valuable, what makes it special, and how you can spot one in your collection. Alright, let's start with the basics. In 1943, the U.S. Mint made a huge change in the composition of the penny. Due to the shortage of copper during World War II, they switched to a zinc-coated steel composition for pennies that year. So, the 1943 penny should be made of steel with a zinc coating. But here's where things get really interesting. Some of these steel pennies were accidentally struck on copper planchets, the same type of planchet used for the copper pennies of earlier years. These rare copper 1943 pennies are the ones that can be worth up to $1 million. That's right, one of these pennies sold for nearly $1.7 million at auction. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these rare copper 1943 pennies? First, it should be heavier than a normal steel 1943 penny. The copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while the steel pennies weigh only 2.7 grams. If you've got a 1943 penny that feels a little heavier, that's a good sign. Another tip is the color. The steel 1943 pennies are silver colored, while the copper ones will look much more like the regular pennies from earlier years. If you're lucky enough to find one, definitely get it checked by a professional to confirm its authenticity. Now, I know you're probably wondering, how many of these copper 1943 pennies were made? It's believed that only a handful were ever struck, and it's possible that just a few exist today. That's what makes these coins so valuable and highly sought after by collectors. Some of these copper 1943 pennies have been found in circulation, but they're incredibly rare. The last time one sold at auction for $1.7 million was in 2019, so you can see how much demand there is for this incredible mistake coin. Before we wrap up, let me remind you, if you ever come across a 1943 penny that doesn't look like the usual steel variety, make sure to check its weight, color, and get it authenticated. It could be the key to unlocking a serious treasure. Alright, that's it for today's video on the 1943 copper penny. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny, or what other coins you want to learn about next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon for more awesome coin content. See you in the next video. Welcome back to Pocket Coins. Today, we're talking about one of the most famous and valuable error coins in U.S. history. The 1969 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse. This rare penny is incredibly sought after by collectors, and it can be worth a staggering amount of money. So let's dive into what makes this penny so special, and how you can spot it. First off, let's talk about the most important feature of this coin, the double die obverse. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, causing a double strike. The result? You get a noticeable doubling on the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." This doubling is easy to spot with the naked eye, especially on the 9 and the 6 of the date. What makes this coin even more valuable is how rare it is. Only a small number of 1969 Lincoln pennies with this error were produced, and most of them were caught early in the minting process. This means finding one is like discovering a treasure. And the rarity is what drives its value. The highest recorded price for a 1969 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse is an incredible $1.7 million. Of course, not every penny will sell for that much, but even a coin in decent condition could be worth thousands of dollars. If you're looking for one, check your 1969 pennies carefully. Look for the double date, particularly the 9 and 6, and the doubled letters "In Liberty" and "In God We Trust." If you spot it, you might just have a coin worth more than you think. That's it for today's video on the 1969 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse. If you've ever found one of these rare coins, let us know in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another valuable coin tip. Thanks for watching Pocket Coins, and I'll see you in the next video.